Drop a gear and pass the queer? Is that the thing?
Yeah. As soon as I walk through the door, designer instantly toe. Yeah, young nigga all about his dough. My nigga come get your hoe.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This race video is from the Motocross Speedway and Memories Bsma reunion at Culham.
It don't bother me, I'll go anywhere.
Now this season I've been riding really well, but this has probably been my worst weekend of the year, and yeah, I just need to move on from it and go into the next motor with a different mindset. Now I thought you might enjoy the footage of the shouty man at the beginning before the race had even started.
And then it comes round to us at our group. I'd see that you weren't lined up, so I didn't bother coming down. So it's like I could have ended up without a gate here.
Sheet pegs, and then the race nearly over. So because of the red flags,
yeah.
they printed it out twice and made the mistake.
Right, yeah.
So they had the chance to sort it out.
Yeah.
Drove over here and ignored it.
Yeah, no.
She can't hear, bless her, mate. She can't hear.
Yeah, she can't hear on the... I think we're all happy where we're parked.
I don't give a shit, really.
So yeah, basically there was a mix up with the pegs and he just decided that he was going to be rude about it, but we're just here to race and have fun, so I'll let you guys get into this race. So yeah, as you can see guys, I came out of the gate like a sausage. I absolutely poodled out of there, so probably one of my worst gates of the weekend, but we start making our way through people pretty soon. We're just coming into the first corner now. You can see how rough and bumpy it was, and this was my second race of the first day, so it was already this rough in the second block. But yeah, we start making our way past a couple of people now. A bit of a crash there, don't know who that was involved in that pile up. This guy here really got on my nerves for about half a lap. The guy on the yam here, because basically he just wanted to race me to the next corner in every corner, and there we go, we have a little bit of mud on the GoPro, and I don't think that goes away for a while. But yeah, so here he is, he's just trying to race me up the hill when he knows full well I'm going to get past him in a minute. This next part, probably my fastest bit on the track. As you can see, there's about a gaggle of 5 riders there, and I just ride around the outside. I know which route I want to use, and there we go, I think I passed about 4 riders there. Don't quite get the Kawasaki on this lap. Coming up here, that was quite a nice jump, but on the first lap it was quite congested, as you can see, with a couple of people. Got the Kawasaki rider there. I got this Husqvarna rider there as well, so there's 2 riders in one corner. But this KTM guy, he was going back and forth for the whole race. I think I ended up finishing in front of him in the end, but I'm not sure. You know, he came past me, then I went back past him, he came back past me. As you can see, the takeoff of that jump was really carved out, really rough and bumpy through that section there. It was probably the worst I've seen Culham in a long time. I take the wide line, probably a bit of a slow line there. And all the way up the hill, nice little step up there. That one was alright to jump all weekend. And here we go, I get on the gas here, and Mr. Husqvarna, bye-bye. And then yeah, this brings me up to probably my best pass in the race. Mr. Callum Loader, there he is. He looks behind for me. He's looking behind, gives me a bit of roost, but he's looking behind. He knows I'm there, showing my front wheel, and as we come over this jump, this was probably my favourite jump of the whole weekend. I just send that one, little jump there, and there we go, another pass, straight past that rider. And then, not quite clearing the jumps, the faces were very rutted, very bumpy, so we're just doing the best that we can through that section there. Coming up the hill. Yep, nice bit of speed, carrying the speed up into this corner, up the top here, and then as we come down the hill, same again, overtake another rider in that spot there. Well, after that pass there, I think I stay in that sort of position for a few laps, still sending the jumps at this point, but I do start to die off in a few laps, and that is what I struggled with all weekend, with how rough and bumpy the track was. Now, me and my dad were having a conversation. We believe that the track has been ridden so much that it is now rid out, and it is never going to get any better now. It needs a few years rest with no race meetings, because at this point, even if they try and fix the track, which they did on the Saturday night, they tried to fix it and make it better for the Sunday, and they just couldn't do it, because as soon as practice went back out, all the jumps were rutted again. It was all bumpy, and it just wasn't how it should be. The problem is, if you have a bad start in one of these adult classes, you're not going to come back through, as they all think that they can twist it. They've just bought a bike last week, and they seriously think that they're racers. Whereas myself, I'm quite calm, quite collected, I know what I'm doing on the bike, and I just try and, there we go, another pass there. I've started to die off in the race, and I've just been passed by a Husqvarna. So someone that I got earlier on in the race has passed me back. Probably not as fast as me on my day, but yeah, this wasn't a great weekend for me. Probably one of my worst weekends so far this year. And yeah, you can just tell how rough and bumpy it was. I'm still hitting the jumps though as much as possible, but it's so rough in there, very tough. And the meeting was slow run, especially on the Saturday. We were meant to have 3 blocks, we only got 2, and which meant I ended up doing 4 blocks on the Sunday as I raced the super final. There we go, another pass. Someone's going to come up the outside of me here. There we go, so someone I passed earlier on in the race has then again passed me again because I'm completely knackered at this point. As you can see, it's all grooved out in there, and especially coming down this hill, there isn't a smooth line coming down there. This track is for men only. At this point you can kind of tell that I'm struggling, my arms are struggling, bit of arm pump, yeah, and I'm just really struggling. Another lap later, I'm still hitting that jump the same, but yeah, I'm just really struggling at this point, guys. Just holding on, trying to get to the end of the race and score some points, and it looks like, yep, I'm going to get passed again by another rider that I passed earlier on in the race, which is sad really, because here we go, another lap, and you can just see how I've started to die off in the race because I'm not riding up there as fast as what I was to begin with, and that's something I need to work on, is stamina. I went to Flackwell yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, and I was clearing most of the jumps around there, whereas here I get into a race and I struggle. I don't know whether it's the bike or just myself or my stamina, but here we go, this was the last corner of the race. I saw someone, I cut the corner tight, and even up here I still look like passing them, and if I just give it a bit more I would have got an extra spot in the race, but no, I just didn't give it what I needed to. Guys, if you could let me know if you like this format, I might upload some more videos like this. Yeah, I do love talking about motocross, so if you want me to upload some more videos, just let me know in the comments, guys, and I'll start uploading more videos like this. I'm going to post up a lap of Culham from the super final, but I thought I'd just try this sort of Minnesota Jeff Walker style episode out. So yeah, guys, let me know if you like it, and there'll be a few more coming soon.